Hey guys, this is Pokemon Spirit Gold video number 90. 90 guys, 90! Yeah, this thing's gonna end up having over 100 videos. But that's okay, because Spirit Gold is awesome! It's almost as awesome as Blaze Black, which is almost as awesome as Storm Silver, so, yeah. In the last video was like almost 34 minutes long, and basically we went through Whirl Islands. I spent like 10 minutes in that island looking for something that was like, you know, right, like under my nose, basically. Caught Lugia and Manaphy in the Whirl Islands. So that was good. So this video is also going to be good because we're going to catch a few more legendaries. This video is made with the sole purpose of catching legendaries. You know, the last video, like the Whirl Islands video was made for the purpose of going through the Whirl Islands, but, you know, but it just turns out Lugia and Manaphy were both in there. Kind of like the Seafoam Islands, you know, that was for the Seafoam Islands, just turned out Articuno was in there. Well, you know, no one cares about the Embedded Tower because the Embedded Tower, there's nothing to do in there. That's just a place where some legendaries hang out. So we're going to go to the Embedded Tower and try and catch some legendaries. Excuse me, I was like yawning as I finished that sentence. I'm sleepy, guys, okay? So, you know, give me a break. Anyway, we're gonna catch 4 of them today in this video, and then probably like 4 more in the next video. I'm like, you know, getting all legendaried out right now, like getting out the legendaries. That's what I'm doing basically. Repel's effect wore off. Oh no, it wore off. What are you talking about? It wore off. It wore off. Repel's effect did. That's okay. Let's see. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Yeah, look at this. Remember here? No, you don't remember here because we never came here before. Duh. Alright, the wall is very rocky. So Snorlax used Rock Climb. Best HM slave ever. If I said it once, I'll say it again. Snorlax. Best HM slave ever. And you know the moves he knows, like Surf, Rock Climb, are pretty legit moves. I mean, they do pretty decent damage. So, you know, in a pinch, Snorlax is also pretty good in a battle. So, you know, he's got that going for him, which is nice. Anyway, I got that, which was some kind of incense. I didn't see what it was. And now Snorlax is going to use Rock Climb, and here this guy is. Let's talk to this guy. What does he have to say? Well, hello, it's sad to say that a huge tower reaching far to the sky. They say it was a rather strange tower with half embedded in the cliff. It was not just a tall tower reaching up to the sky, but also reaching deep down underground. It's rumored they'd even reach the bottom of the ocean. In short, the ruins used to connect the sky, the land, and the sea to each other. Most of the tower is now gone, and the only thing that remains are the entrance and its interior, where you'll see strange pictures. Alright. Embedded Tower. Ooh, look, there's like stuff going on the floor. And because of this weird stuff on the floor, I'm going to go ahead and save my game right here, just in case, you know, because I don't know what's going to happen. If, like, you know, the minute I step on the floor, the game's going to take control of it. Oh my god! Oh my god. Look who it is. It's like all of them. Look, oh my god, I'm like running around them. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, let's see. Palkia, you're up first. Let's just finish this, you know, because, you know, I got like 5 more Pokemons I need to catch, so, you know, I can't waste all my time, you know, just like running around you guys. Huh, stupid Palkia, trying to use Earth Power on a bird. You know, when there's an earthquake, you never hear about, like, you know, bird casualties. Like, oh yeah, there was an earthquake and, you know, 400, you know, carrier pigeons died. No, they don't, because they just fly away. Now I'm just going to use Aura Sphere, which is, you know, not very effective. See, I told you, it's not very effective. And I'm going to be like, fly! Because Palkia is part Dragon type, the Dragon Claw is super effective, but the Fly shouldn't like do too much, I don't think. Oh, yeah, just perfect. It doesn't affect Q-Tip. Stupid Palkia and his Earth Power. Psh. Okay, and stupid Q-Tip in his thing. Oh, Hydro Pump. That'll affect Q-Tip, but it also won't be very effective because Q-Tip is part Dragon type. And he's got the little, you know, it's not very effective. Oh my god! Q-Tip, just sing already and put him to sleep. Uh-oh, Special Rend. It's like a rend that's yeah, critical hit, and it's super effective. Why didn't you just do that from the beginning, Palkia? Oh, stupid Palkia! Like trying to use Earth Power, and all this time you had this like really freaking strong, like, you know, super effective attack that probably could have knocked Q-Tip out in one hit, to be honest. But no, he's gonna use Earth Power 18 times, even though it doesn't affect Q-Tip. Oh, it doesn't affect... Okay, let me use Aura Sphere, because I know that's not very effective. I don't even know if I want to catch this thing now, because it's so stupid. You know, it would have been one thing if it just didn't have, you know, like, an attack to use, alright? Like, if it didn't have an attack to use, that's one thing. Oh, yeah, this guy's gonna kill me anyway. I might as well just, you know, sit here and wait. But no! He has special rend, okay? Finally use a dust ball on this guy. Whoa! That caught him in one hit. You know, to be honest though, Palkia and Dialga have pretty high catch, or I don't know, high is like a, it depends on how you use high. They have pretty decent catch rates, like they're not that difficult to catch, Palkia. And I think Kyogre and Groudon are the same way. It's the other two that are kinda like, ooh. But let me look it up really quick. Let me look up their catch rates. I think their catch rates are like 45 or something, and the others are like 3. But let me just look it up. Palkia, and especially with the Dusk Ball. All right, so save the game. Now I can go try and catch Dialga. All right, here we go. Let's see, Palkia. Oh, catch rate 30. All right, that's not bad. Catch rate of 30. So I'm pretty sure Dialga has the same catch rate. Let's look at Kyogre. Because him and Groudon will have the same catch rate. Oh, see, his catch rate is only 5. So that must mean Groudon also has the same 5 catch rate. Oops. Let's see. And then we'll look at Giratina. And look at your catch rate. What is your catch rate? I bet it's 3. Yep, 3. Most of the legendaries are 3. Like the big legendaries like Mewtwo and like Darkrai and even Cresselia. Most of their catch rates are like 3. Yeah, Rayquaza is 3. Anyway, we're fighting this Dialga now, and he's a little bit tougher to take down because he's Dragon slash Steel, so my Dragon Claw isn't super effective on him like it was on Palkia. It's just neutral. And my Fly isn't even neutral. It's like not very effective. So I'm just gonna have to keep using Dragon Claw on this guy, and then maybe like get off a Sing and a False Swipe and see what happens. I mean, I caught the Palkia with 1 Dusk Ball, so I'm thinking I should be able to catch this guy with 1 Dusk Ball. I'm just saying. Alright, I get off the Sing now, so the Dialga's asleep. He's like, oh, sleepy. Sleepy time. Sleep. Alright, what will Q-Tip do? I'll just go ahead and use a Dusk Ball on this guy. Maybe, you know, you never know. Oh! You know, I think a lot of it also has to do with luck, because, I mean, it has a high catch rate for a legendary, high catch rate for a legendary, but at the same time, it's not that high, and, you know, I think it's a combination of its high-ish catch rate and just luck that I'm catching those two on the first try. Especially with Dialga's HP, like, not being fully down. Anyway, next is Kyogre. So, let's see. Alright, Kyogre. You little Shamu, you. Doesn't it look like Shamu, except for, like, the fins and the color and the overall, like, shape of its body? Alright, what will Q-Tip do? Kyogre uses Ancient Power, which kind of hurts a lot. Okay, that's not too bad. I think Kyogre is just water. I don't think he's like water slash anything. I think he's just a water type. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys right now, the first time I fought Kyogre, he gave me like a lot of like, I don't know. He gave me a lot of trouble the first time I fought Kyogre and like tried to catch him. He actually ended up knocking out my whole team. And I had to start over. So this is actually my second attempt to catch Kyogre. So I'm gonna use a Hyper Potion on Q-Tip, because I don't want Q-Tip to die, and I know Q-Tip can take whatever it is that thing will throw at me, which is probably like oh, Calm Mind. Oh god, here we go. Special attack rose, special defense rose. Rain continues to fall. What will Q-Tip do? Aqua Tail. Bam. Shouldn't be very effective. It's not very effective, right? Yeah, it's not very effective. That's what I thought. Oh, but Q-Tip's Sing didn't do anything. Ancient Power. Is that a special move or a physical move? I don't know. Oh, 4 HP, and my Sing misses, of course it does. What else is new? Nothing. Excuse me. Hyper Potion. God, I was sneezing yesterday too. I don't know what my deal is. I'm just like all sneezy. And I only sneeze when I record these, like, narrate these videos, so I don't know what the deal is. It was just like sneezing, and sneezing, and sneezing a little bit. Alright, Rain continues to fall. Kyogre, use freaking Aqua Tail again, and it does. Awesome, because I know Aqua Tail can't knock me out. Ancient Power, I'm not too sure about, though. Alright. Sing. No, okay. God. See, I guess this here is making up for all those times that Sing did hit. Because I think Sing has been a good move, like, this game, for the most part. Like, it's been hitting, you know, fairly consistently. I mean, yeah, it's missed a few times, but for the most part, it's been hitting pretty good. Except for, like, right now, it's like, ooh, Sing, no. How about no? So Kyogre uses Ancient Power, which gets me down into the yellow. And, yeah, let's see. I can tell Q-Tip to Sing. Oh, yes, thank you, Calm Mind. I was gonna say, anything he does now will, like, totally knock me out. Oh! God. I need to Sing so I can get this guy to sleep, because he has a much lower catch rate than Dialga and Palkia. Go for something a little bit more, reliable there, the false swipe. Using Water Spout again, which will probably knock me out this time. Oh, but it didn't! Okay, alright. Maybe he's out of Ancient Powers. Don't they only have like 5 PP Ancient Power? Maybe he's out. And like all he's got is water. He must still have Aqua Tail though, but he's using Water Spout a lot, so Water Spout, like, see, look at that, it doesn't do anything. See, why does it only do 3 HP there, but it did more before? Finally! Let's see, there must be some kind of like conditional condition for Water Spout. Let's look up Water Spout. Water Spout does damage proportionally based on the user's HP. The move's base power reduces as the user's HP reduces and is calculated by the following formula. Power... Oh, Kyogre was caught, just like that, okay. Power equals 150 times current HP over maximum HP. So, hence the maximum power at 100% HP, the move's base power would be 150. That's pretty good. So it's basically... Oh, it says it right here. It's basically a variation of Eruption and can be considered the inverse of Reversal and Flail. Alright, so that's why it was like doing less as I like took out his HP. Alright. Got Kyogre. Next, I'm going to run to the Pokemon Center and heal my Pokemon. Alright, I just got back from the Pokemon Center and healed my Pokemon. Now next is this here Groudon character. And Groudon is going to be the last one I catch in this video. I'm going to save the other two for the next video, because they take just a little bit longer. I've had some pretty good luck catching the first three so far, and I'm not thinking Groudon will be that much more difficult. So here's Q-Tip. Groudon is a ground type Pokemon, and he's got that whole, you know, big sunlight thing going. So let's just start getting his HP down. Level 70 Groudon, Dragon Claw does about that much. Now he's Eruption, which is like I just said, basically the same. Basically has the same properties as Water Spout, except it's a fire type and not a fire type move and not a water type move. Eruption is a good first move to use. Attack and defense rose, which is bad news for me. Not so much his attack, but his defense, because that just means it's going to take me a lot longer to knock him out now. All right, see, he's still in the green. All right, did about the same, I guess, with the upward attack but the lowered HP. I guess they kind of cancel each other out. Alright, I'm going to fly again, and he's going to use Ancient Power, which misses, thank God. And the Sunlight is strong, I say, and Q-Tip's going to use Fly, and Groudon's going to be like, hey, that kind of hurt, you know? And Q-Tip's going to be like, who cares, you're about to be caught. And Groudon's going to be like, yeah, well, I'm going to throw a rock at you. And Q-Tip's like, no. Oh, okay, well, Q-Tip's just like, oh, no, not no, just, oh, no. Honestly, I thought that Ancient Power would do more, but I guess I was wrong. And that's good that I was wrong, because I don't want Ancient Power to do more. I just want it to do the bare minimum damage to Q-Tip. Because Q-Tip's awesome. I love Q-Tip. I don't want Q-Tip to get all hurt. The Sunlight is strong. What will Q-Tip do? Q-Tip will use Dragon Claw. Okay, so he's down into the red now. Let's see. Do I go for a false swipe, or do I just throw a Dusk Ball at it? What do I do at this point? False swipe, I guess. Okay. Ooh, it could use another false swipe or two, probably. And the Sunlight is still strong. False swipe again. Yeah. That's good. That is good. That is good. Next, Dusk Ball time. Even though, like, the Sunlight is out. But we're still in a cave, so the Dusk Ball should be alright. You know, that's the thing though, like, of all, like, the weather, like, doodads, like, you got the sunshine, the rain, the hail, and the sand. The sunshine and the rain are the only ones that actually, like, don't hurt a Pokemon. Said to have expanded the lands by evaporating while there's raging heat. But, the hail and the sand actually, like, do damage. And that's all I have on my team. I have someone who can make a sandstorm, and I have someone who can make a hailstorm, but I don't have anyone who can make a rainstorm or a sunny day. Anyway, see you next time. We'll catch the other two. Bye.